Hi guys, Tony here. This video today is going to be about likes and dislikes in the Ford F-250 XLT Chrome Power Pack, which is what this vehicle is. Hopefully you've seen a few of my new videos with this here. So, a lot of things I love about the truck and a few things that are okay. I don't hate anything on this truck, but some things I like better than others. So let's get into it here. So again, it's a 21 F-250 XLT pack, upgraded it. It had, when I got it, I didn't order it, I bought it on, but this is what I would have ordered because I looked at ordering a 22. I would have put in the power pack, which gives me power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, power pedals that come up, God knows what else power, and then power collapsing mirrors, you know, and the chrome pack, it gives it a nice upper scale look without getting gaudy. Okay, so it's not a work truck. It does not black grill, black doors, black whatever. It's a nice looking truck without, you know, getting into the lariat, the premiums, the limited. So here's a few things that I like about this truck. I really like. Okay, one, I really love the 7.3 liter Godzilla. My Toyota Tundra was a great truck and I loved it. It had a 5.7 V8. This thing's got more balls, a lot more. It pulls a 1,000-pound heavier truck. It just cranks it along. This thing will beat race cars, I swear. It has the 7.5 or the I forget the gear. I think it's 7 point. Let me look. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do a quick cheat here. So okay, just looked it up. The rear, the gearing, I used to say rear, but for both sides, obviously, is 3.55 gear. So it's more of a highway gear than a towing gear. But my trailer is 8,000 pounds. This truck is supposed to pull easy 14, 15. So I'm only using it, I mean, it's only about half of what I'm using it. So those gears are fine. Pulls it great, lots of power. If I was pulling heavy 20,000 pound trailers, I might like the lower gears of 410s or something. But 355 works just fine for me from what I can tell. So far, so good. What I really love, payload capacity. Payload capacity on this vehicle, which means everything that's in the truck. So I can put 2 guys in here, 3 guys in here, my quad in the back, which weighs 650 pounds. The payload capacity on this vehicle is a little over 3,100 pounds, like 3,140, 3,130, which is nice. It's almost 3 times what my Toyota was. That's why I invested in a bigger truck. So you can put your quad in the back. You can put your generator in the truck. You can put some firewood, some gas for your quad stuff in the back, and still not be overloading and overstressing the truck. So payload capacity is almost #1. I really like it. The ride, 3/4 tons ride rougher. No getting around it. They ride rougher than the F-150s and my Tundra, but still pretty good. I had a 3/4 ton. It was a Chevy 20. It was a 1973, and it beat the hell out of us. I was 16 as a kid. I loved it. I had no issues. So this one does not ride anywhere near as rough as that one. Rides really good, actually. This one has the FX4 package. Which gives you skid plates, I think Bilstein shocks, and the little badging on the back that looks good. So that I like the skid plates. I don't tear this thing up off-road like I did when I was a kid, but you never know. It could come in handy, especially over the gas tanks and stuff. Why would you want that? Sliding rear window that's power. A lot of these trucks, even in today's world, don't do that. This one does. It's got a power sliding rear window. Smaller window, but it works great. You get lots of airflow in here through it. Huge back seat area. The back seat is really big. I mean, it's crazy big. It comes with this app called the Ford Pass. Ford Pass is pretty cool. There's a couple other apps that work with it too, but so far I'm using the Ford app. If I'm at work and I can auto start the thing with an app on the phone, and so when I get out there in Arizona, it's nice and cool. Now my Tundra did that, but it worked off the key fob, so I had to get within 20-30 yards of the truck and press it and hold it. Then you had to hold it, like click it like 3 times, and then watch the lights to flash. I knew it came on. This one you don't do. I could start this thing from Texas if I want. It doesn't matter. I could be in Europe on vacation and start the truck and let it run for 15 minutes. So it's pretty nice. That works very well. That's a good thing. Like the running boards, full-length running boards, like I mentioned in other videos. Full-length running boards as opposed to the little steps that I'm used to having. Didn't know if I'd like them, but I do. Transmission cooler on this one, where the Toyota, they took it out in 2019. It was the 20s and 21s did not have transmission coolers. This one has a transmission cooler, of course, but also has a gauge, which is nice too. It's got a nice package up front here for all your gauges and stuff. Very easy to read, easy to get to. Of course, the adjustable pedals. I'm not a tall guy, and it's nice that the pedals come up and meet my feet, which kind of works. The other big thing is I did not like that bench seat that folds down, and they call that a, you know, it's a bench seat that they want to make it into, I call them buckets, whatever you want. Excuse me, it is getting hot here. And it's only, what, 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. So the bench, I like the bench seat. It's got the big console, lots of stuff you can put in there. Just don't like that fold-down bench seat. Some people do, some people don't. That's just me. Lots of plugs to plug in your cell phones and whatever else you want to plug in. They're everywhere on this thing here. The tailgate step, huge. Now, I'm not tall enough to use a tail step. I'm not ridiculous. I'm 5'7". But, you know, when I was younger, I would have just jumped up on the back on that step. So I had to buy a little step stool. But so what? I get in and out. It works really well, so I'm not complaining about it. Gas mileage, just flat out as shit. If you buy one of these trucks, you're not buying it for the gas mileage. So you can see all these people on Facebook bitching and moaning about, it only gets 12 or 13 miles a gallon. I'm getting terrible. How can I increase? You can't. Especially when you're pulling something. You're pulling something, you're looking to get 7 to 10 to 12 miles an hour. You're pulling something. But you didn't buy this for, you buy a Prius if that's what you want. You bought this because you want something heavy to pull, and that takes gas to do that. It's just the way it is. Let's see. Also, on a video that I made yesterday, a couple days ago, I pride myself in at least editing and making these videos good. Not total crap. Not a Hollywood production by any chance. But I screwed up on the editing. I ran an extra segment, and I wasn't impressed. So that's what I like about the Toyota. Excuse me. Sorry, I've had Toyotas for 20 years. I'm back to Fords. So that's what those are the good things that I like about the Ford F-250. And there's a lot of them. There's plenty of things to like. Plenty of things to like. So, flipping the page, these are some of the things that I don't necessarily not like, just I miss, let's say. First of all, it's downgraded from an XLT. An XLT is definitely downgraded from the Toyota Limited. Limited had the leather seats. I'm not that hung up on leather, but it was a nicer truck. It had a better stereo, had a better radio, sounded, better speakers. This one you could pay more and get it in the Limited, but I didn't. So I did all the stuff I did unknowingly. I just know it going in. The infotainment section is not as good Ford. Toyota is much better, in my opinion. We're back to key start, for God's sakes. I bitched about about having a push button start. I couldn't get used to it. Then I did get used to it. Now I'm back to key start. Not the end of the world, but something I miss about it. Because of the trim package, it does not have the adaptive radar, the adaptive cruise control. So it'll run right up the ass of somebody if you're not paying attention, and you should pay attention. So it's not the end of the world. My Toyota was the first one I ever had that, and you know, I got used to that. I'm getting used to not having it. It doesn't really matter. You know, it's kind of crazy, but they do. Also, it does not have the lane. You know, when you start drifting into another lane, my Toyota would beep. The Fords fight and keep you in the lane. Not a deal breaker either, but just something I miss about the other one. The gas mileage, believe it or not, is about the same as my Tundra. Tundra was crap. So, the one thing I just, you know, the whole dealer situation. The salesman was okay. The finance, these trucks are so expensive. There are some pain in the asses. And trying to get $3,000 for that crap is ridiculous. So I got them down somewhat, like I say. The big thing also, I had for years, from 4Runners that I had, from behind to the Toyota Tacoma that I had, the gear shifter, which is here, which is, you know, was down here in the console. And I love that. Now, this is more functional because I can put more stuff, including more drinks and stuff, without the shifter in the way. But this just feels like Dad's truck. But I'm getting used to it. Again, you give and take, you know. Not having a spray-in bed liner, I don't like that either. It's kind of ridiculous. You'd think it would have a spray-in bed liner. It has the drop-in bed liner, and I'm not impressed. And then also, this one only has adjustable power seats on the driver's side. I've said it before, it's not a deal breaker, but my wife liked adjusting it, but, you know, so what? That's really it for my likes and dislikes about the 21 Ford F-250. It's a good truck, man. It's a sweet truck. They're all too damn expensive, but that's the way I see it. That's the way I bought, and I like it. I would have ordered a red one just because I like that red color that they have. Pops real good. But this gray is nice, too, so I'm good with that. Whatever they call it, gray something. What is it again? It is carbonized gray. That's right. So that's it. From the deserts of Arizona, I'm going to call this one a wrap. Again, like and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. This is an introduction to this new truck, which I was forced to get because we got a new camper that was too big for the Tundra. So, welcome to my channel. Again, if you're just coming from Toyota, I hope you stay with us. It's going to be about outdoors and trailers and pulling and whatever we're doing outdoors and fun stuff, including the truck. The truck will still be the star, not me, that's for sure. And that's about it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching again. Tony from Tony's Trucks, Campers, and Outdoors channel. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.